Hello, if you don't know where I am right now, I am in Pirate Adventure 2. And if you saw my trilogy run, you might have seen that over and over, time and time again, I talked about possibly making a video about the glitches of Pirate Adventure 2. And I thought that's a good idea. But for right now, I just want to talk about all the weird things that start happening in this game. Because let's say in a normal playthrough, you will, I don't know, eventually you'll probably find out, oop, look at this wall. Well, uh, that one looks solid. Okay, that's pretty nice. You can also move really fast, you know. You learn this in a normal playthrough. And then eventually you're like, oh, I wonder what happens if I do that. Well, now I'm out of bounds. I can do it again. Nothing happens. If I go to this wall, something happens and I go out of the map. But when you start kind of just exploring and you're not playing the main story or anything like that, this game gets really broken. So I just want to talk about that for a bit. Glitches and collisions. First of all, uh, glitches and collision and just being able to get out of bounds are very, very easy. You see this main building over here. I just call it City Hall. I think it's called City Station. You can see the signs in the back there. Uh, what in the world just happened to my mouse? All right, so something just happened to my mouse there. Anyway, so up there you can see I want to get to that roof. That seems really hard, you know. You can't just walk around to the other side because there's a wall here and all that. Well, let me tell you, there are a lot of ways. First of all, this little area right here, there's this room here. I've never really been inside this. It looks really boring, right? You can just kind of like it's very basic. I can go into this area. I can walk around here and everything. If I go to that beach, it's going to teleport me to the first room of the first level. But everything's normal here, except for the geometry. It has collision. So, quickly, I don't need to explain this one as much. And the glitches in this video are going to get more intense as the video goes on, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, you can just kind of climb up that. You can see we're on top now, and you can easily not jump into that loading zone right there, which would teleport. You can see where the water happens, and now we're out of bounds. You can see that little patch of green grass. I'm going to jump to it real quick because I have nothing to lose, and it, of course, has collision, and we are behind this area. There's a lot of interesting things that start happening out of bounds. Like, first of all, you can see how levels are made. Right over there, you can see that this right here, that's a death barrier. I can jump around here. I have full control, but that's kind of a failsafe. The thing I just landed on there, that really weird textured thing is just the interior for this level. Another weird thing is this building isn't completely useless because, first of all, Vuga is spelled backwards for radio. Uh, yeah, I play this game sometimes. Anyway, um, another thing we are going to do is we're going to get on top of that sign, which is no simple task. You can't really just jump everywhere. So right now we're going to jump to, I believe it's this tree, which for some reason has collision. Yeah, you can see there's like a little bar right below me that I can jump on, then I can jump onto this little ledge, and it's really simple from there. Next, never mind, wrong tree. I think I meant, yeah, I meant to get on this tree. I am not that smart. We're going to jump over to this wall, over onto this wall, and now we can do a bunch of stuff with this weird geometry, and you're probably like, huh, I wonder what's here. Well, right there, you can't see it, but there's the sign. It is a one-sided wall. You can also see my camera can clip out of bounds here really easily. I do not really know how to go higher than this. You can just kind of like walk out with enough jumps and stuff, but I'm not going to do that right now. What I've always wanted to do is get on top of this blue building, so that's what we're going to try to do. This sign also, it does have collision. I have to position, yeah, you can see how I'm like cradled here, kind of, but I'm trying to position my, you can also, yeah, I'm trying to position my camera in such a way in which I will be able to see where the standable pixels are. There are like a singular line of pixels that you can stand on. So I'm going to try to find those. Oh, I almost had them. Great. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not very good at this game. but we are up on this side of the building. You're probably like, how can we get from City Hall from here? Well, you can hit the sign. Anyway, okay, finally. Ah! Anyway, you can make it on top of City Station, and now I'm really annoyed. I guess we gotta do that again. Like, and I finally got it. Alright, I think I can do, I'm gonna do a double, and I almost swung off the other side. But now we're on City Hall, City Station, I don't know. This whole area you can see has collisions, but once again, there is no, like, backboard area, so you do have to be quite careful. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can jump on this, like, pause screen and everything. Anyway, you're probably wondering, hey, how does doors? Right here, you can see this is the intro to the second level, and I can get into the second level really fast because I don't even have to go into that door. Like, you can see I can jump on all of this stuff over here. Like, I can even, like, touch the sign. All this stuff has collision. I can go all over. Anyway, this is, doors are wonky in this game. Uh, if you saw that, I did not touch the door. You can simply just walk into the side of some loading zones. I know this does work. I can go back to the hub right now, but on the intro to Twister Park, this happens again and it's really funny. I do this for speedruns a lot because it's so much funner. Is let's say you're just like you're really into it and you really need to just spin dash really fast. How do you get in? You can't go in that tunnel. You can't go in this tunnel. What do? Well, uh, instead of just doing what some people do and just hanging around on the top of this area because it's really fun and cool. Um, you can also spin dash up this little pyramid thing and it's really funny. Um, but oh man, I gotta get in that tunnel. Uh, bonk. Anyway, now you can see I'm loading into City Station, and I can move. So you can hear my noises of my character. You can move in cutscenes like that because it is just a black screen and you have full control of your character. It is amazing. Anyway, let's talk about, you know, these stupid things. Collision. Glitches and collisions! How could you do that? So for this glitch that I found and it's awesome, you're gonna need a few things. So in speedruns, you can't open the menu here and press restart. That's just not allowed. But you can do this same glitch by falling out of the world or dying. What I usually just fall out of the world, so I'll show you it multiple times. The first thing, I'll just reset for this. You need to know that the E button is spin dash, how to jump, and how to open the menu really fast. So what we're gonna do is we're going to jump, hold spin dash, open the menu, and we're not gonna let go of spin dash and we're going to restart the level. Let go of spin dash and then just start walking. Alright, I did that wrong. What you're supposed to do, I think, is alright, so I'm still holding spin dash and jump. Can I walk through walls? Yes, I can. You can just do it, and now you can let go of spin dash and jump. But, you know, right now, there's Apollo. I just changed my height. For some reason with this glitch, you saw, I stepped on this, like, treadmill here and it just like made it so it doesn't work anymore. I'm not really sure how that works, but it just does. You can see this whole place. I can just get out of bounds by just jumping out of the wall. This game's very broken. Now that we're out, we can do the same thing by jumping, and then we just okay. I messed up. What I was trying to do, I can just run through walls real quick. So what I was trying to do is I can hold on. I'm just gonna Alright, so I just turned collisions back on by spin dashing into a wall. I accidentally just loaded Casino Palace. Maybe I can reset. I cannot reset. Okay, hold, please. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna spin dash here. You're gonna see me. I am not going to be at City Station when I spawn in. Instead, uh, oh my goodness. Alright, so I accidentally ran into the Casino Palace loading zone. Alright, so let's try not to hit it. We're gonna go to the right a bit and then do that same thing. It should work now. You're gonna see I spawn in against this wall and not in Casino Palace. Collisions are back on. I can still jump through walls if necessary, but I'm not gonna do that right there because that's a hard wall. I'll go into that later. I can't go through these walls because they are thick and annoying. I can go through that one though because there is a crease here. But what I can do is I'm going to jump off this ledge, hold E to spin dash, open the menu really fast, and restart. Or not restart. I'm just going to open the menu and leave the menu open. So open, hold E, menu. I'm not going to let go of E. It's going to unpause, and now I'm going to let go of E. I can step down these stairs. That text box might get rid of it. Yeah, it did. All right. Um, but what I was trying to do there is you can see I'm just going to go through this wall, then this wall. Now I'm in the ground. I messed up. This is what happens when you go through a hard wall. I'm just going to hold E and open pause. I'm going to not hit this text box. I'm going to turn around and I can walk through things. I changed height and now I can't. As soon as you change height for some reason in this glitch, I'm guessing it's something to do with jumping and how they coded it. It resets itself, which is whack. Anyway, another cool thing you can do is, like I said, this game is really, you'll encounter a few glitches when you're just playing it normally, but as soon as you start doing something, once you're bored or something, it gets really interesting. Like right here, you see the battle dome. It's really nice architecture and all. I like this arch thing, don't you? Well, it has collision. Uh, when things have collision, we we break those. So you can get real close on your camera, and maybe it works on the other side better. But yep, you just continuously spin dash, or not spin dash, homing attack, and you can jump on top of the battle dome really easily. You can get everywhere here, and I can even, once again, get out of bounds and fly into a death plane. The music also restarts every time, so that's hopefully not going to get annoying. Anyway, real quickly, we're going to get crushed by this train and go into a uh, the Stonehenge. Now, what we are here, we are going to go. We can also move around this loading zone. You're going to see I'm going to start walking forward. Something you don't really see in the main game is after you complete levels, they just kind of spawn here. So this is the level 7, level 3 is in that pit. In that little hole in the wall is level 6, and level 8 is in this area over here. So you can see this place, it's very well structured, right? These rocks, very strong, can't go through them. Well, you're kind of right. On some of the rocks you can. Most of the rocks you can't, they're all strong. There are a few though that are hard rocks. Like once again here, I literally just cannot move, and I do have to reset my character for that one because I just literally went into a wall. There is some exceptions though. Like let's say for example, I want to jump on top of a train, go to the end of this track, and then suddenly just say I want to go through a wall. Well, there's a loading zone there, so I'm not going to. But I teleported to the ground somehow. Hold on. Yep, there it is. You can see I'm in Mythic Ruins right now still, and we're going to go into that ship. If you remember what I said, this is level 8. It is the final bacon. Not the boss, but the level. And this game, I learned, really crumbles when you go backwards slightly. Like, okay, so first of all, there's this literal black box that's just here. You just walk into that and it teleports you. Uh, but what's happening here basically is I'm going to play the level fully, which weird, right? It's gonna be completely normal, or not normal. I'm just gonna speedrun it until we get to the very last room. You're probably gonna be confused. And are my collisions off? Okay, no, my collisions were off for the very beginning though. I had to turn them back off. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is hit that wall. Also, we're gonna go to the end of the level where the uh final little like thing where all the like pets are, and we are not going to hit that. see, this is the entrance. You see, everything has walls, and we come out here. Do you know what people forget to do in this level? You're so tunnel visioned on getting this. You don't look slightly to the right. Do you know what I see here? I see pipes and everything, it looks all normal, right? But if I jump back to this area, you can see very quickly, those aren't pipes, they just forgot to put a ceiling. You can see it really easily right here. There's just like nothing. It is super barren. And you can even just like fall through pillars here. It's super just like unmade for some reason. Don't like, I'm not complaining or anything. It's just they sometimes forget things. I missed that jump again, but still. Anyway, going back to what's it called again? Mystic Ruins. Sorry, Mythic Ruins. You're probably thinking, well, that's kind of cool. You can see some things. You can maybe get to them if you're lucky. Well, I'm gonna show you level 3. This is just a speed run, so in case you didn't watch the speed run, this is awesome. Basically, this entire level we skip. We don't play a single part of this level because it used to be like super long. This level is awesome. I don't think I've played this actual level in at least 3 years. First thing we do, we're going to jump onto this little place, and now we're out of bounds. We're then going to spin dash onto this. We're still out of bounds, and we're going to climb up this mountain. This mountain, there's these gray pyramids. They are very easy to climb. You can walk on them. The white ones are the hardest, and then those uh, kind of like, I don't know, brownish gray ones back there are the easiest because they are just flat. Right now we can spin dash along these, and we're going to want to get to this last one, and we're going to spin dash up to this white mountain. And we're going to just homing attack. If you don't homing attack, you slide. So we're continuously moving ourselves up by doing this while keeping air. And we are simply just going to jump up this whole mountain range really easily. And even kind of mess up sometimes. Oh, I accidentally went back inbounds. You can see this whole area is kind of in and out of bounds at the same time. You can roll to get out of places like that, but there's just a hole back in. Once again, I said these mountains are flat. We're going to jump over to this flatter mountain, and we're going to jump into this corner, jump into this corner again, just continue to do this. We're going to jump on this little eye-shaped rock, I guess it is, and now we are simply going to jump around this mountain. This is the speed run, by the way, so this is the fastest. Sorry if this commentating is not the best, but we are literally just jumping into mountains repeatedly. Anyway, this is the laser area. We don't even do this. We've skipped the entire level by just staring at rocks. We can now just kind of see all around. This is the top of this level, and now we can simply just almost not make the jump, but end it there. Anyway, that was a 154. That would have been a minute under my personal record without that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And, yeah, bye.